Alright, a good day to you. This is Rayn, founder of Forex 100. So once again, thank you so much for being here. Let's get going. Today we are going through the 12 currency pair, Euro Dollar, all the way to the last pair, Pound Australia. And each currency pair will go from right to left, daily, 4 hour and 1 hour, naked, without any indicators or lines and drawing. And the second round, I will be sharing with you my analysis. Alright, so if you have any questions, feel free to punch them in at the bottom, and I will review that as soon as I can. And once I reach dollar Canada is the last call for any questions, and if not, I never receive any questions by dollar Canada. Once I touch pound Australia, I'll end off the session. Okay, so euro dollar on daily chart, market came down, went up, break new low, retrace, came down, first break of the high. So right now, the market on euro dollar on the daily chart, based on the daily chart, is still a bearish movement. It's just a weaker bearish movement because I need 2 breaks to confirm a trend. So if the market retraces from here, hit all the way up, and break and close above the high price, it will be a bullish trend on the daily chart. However, on the 4 hour chart, we can take a look over here. This was the previous high. It is also the first break, so it's still a bearish trend on euro dollar. Alright, it's still a bearish trend on euro dollar. Okay, so to the 1 hour chart, it really depends how you read the market movement. You read it as a single move or a double move. On the 1 hour chart, is already on a bullish run. So let me share with you my analysis. On the daily chart, I have 2 shark patterns. One overlaps the other. The interesting part is the smaller bat pattern interact with the B point of the previous bigger shark, and that is definitely one of the important price. You can look at it. Alright, so that's the price that I'm looking for, the first selling opportunity at 1.1251. Still a bit of waiting time over here, so I'm looking for a buying opportunity. Head down to the 4 hour chart. This was the downtrend channel. The channel was broken, retest. So those who have bought it up on the retest, good on you, congratulations. So for those who have missed, there are 2 prices I'm waiting for. The first price will be the retest of the trend line. I'll see how the market react over here. If it didn't break and close below the price, then yes, I'll be looking for a buying opportunity. If we break this level, the next level of buying opportunity will be this area, the buy zone. Hopefully by then there is a harmonic pattern, maybe a bad pattern for me to engage for a buying opportunity. Alright, and I may have an extended target for this. Down to the 1 hour chart, nothing much over here for now. Alright, so euro dollar, very simple. I'm waiting to engage within the buy zone, then shoot up all the way up to this bearish shark formation. Alright, and I'll see if I'm going to take profit over there. All good. So down to the next pair, pound dollar. On the daily chart, bearish movement, market retraces, break new low once again. Alright, so market has broke the first high. So on the daily chart over here, it is definitely showing a weaker bearish trend for now. I need a retracement and a new break of this high to be a change of trend. Down to the 4 hour, excuse me. On the 4 hour chart, what you can see is that the market has turned into a bullish trend. On the 4 hour chart, breaks of the high price has been done. Mainly is because of the Brexit negotiation. So if you don't want to get involved, you just can avoid pound and euro for the time being. Yeah. Alright, so back to daily chart. Let me share with you my analysis. My analysis, there is a bearish butterfly complete at 1.3011. Those who have aggressively entered for a short, congratulations, right now you are already running like 150 pips, good for you, but it doesn't fulfill my minimum rules. It needs to complete only on 25th of October before I can engage for buying opportunity. So right now I will just wait and hope that the market retests, then go in as a type 2 shark pattern with a RSI divergence, a type 2 butterfly pattern with a RSI divergence. Alright, so apart from that, yes, we might have another pattern within it. If this is X for you, AB, so a rough gauge, this could be another pattern, which I may even consider to actually trade this instead. Alright, because the butterfly has completed, and it's not the kind of butterfly I'm looking at, but this bet still stand a chance, yes. Alright, so that's what I'm looking at. Do note that harmonic pattern, there are at least 8 rules to be fulfilled. What I did just now is simply 2 rules, or rather is incomplete, yeah. So please do not just use that information to trade. There are other filters, and you can stretch all the way up to 15 filters in total, so take note of that, yeah. Okay, so over here what I'm going to do is that I will do a alert. So that's how I trade. Many of times traders is like thinking, hey, I have to stick in front of computer full-time to be a full-time trader. Not really. You don't need to really stare at the chart. It really depends on the time frame you're trading and the style, the methods you're using to trade. Yeah, so this is the setting I do. So once the market hit this price, I just wait for confirmation. Better off, this is the daily chart, so even a confirmation I need to wait for a day, so it does give me a lot of time. And what I need to do is to enter a trade and just wait. Down to the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, you can see I did plan for 2 buying opportunity within this buy zone over here, the blue box, and this green line over here for a buying opportunity. So this green line was drawn in a fictitious manner. I draw by using anger. So yep, there are more than meets the eye. I know a couple of things over here. So I'm looking for a buying gradient. Okay, for aggressive buying opportunity, I have to see how the candle interact with this trend line over here. Alright, so let's see if I can extend it further, just like that. Oops, I think it messed up the thing. Alright, so I will extend it later. Alright, but this is a trend line I'm looking at on this angle for a buying opportunity. Down to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour chart, likewise, nothing much for now. I would pretty much like to see how the candle react at this level, because do note that there's no second point touching it, so I drawing fictitiously just by angle of the market movement by a degree. Alright, so that's that. Okay, all good. So pound dollar, looking for selling opportunity. To the next pair, dollar yen, interesting pair. So dollar yen, have you spotted some setups over here? It's a new setup. There are a couple of things within it. Down to the 4-hour chart, market is pretty bullish over here. Alright, respect the resistance, retraces, break and close above the high, and went to consolidation again. Down to the 1 hour, consolidation pattern, nothing much. Back to daily, let me share with you my analysis. A head and shoulder bottom over here, really valid. So traders, if you are looking for buying opportunity, the target I'm looking at is all the way at 111.48. It will take quite some time for it to reach that level. That's my take. So let's see how the market react. Down to the 4-hour chart. So I'm looking for buying opportunity. So this is the shark pattern I'm waiting for. A buying opportunity over here, so I can extend my second target and I have a better entry price if the market retrace all the way down at 107.06. Alright, let's see what happens. Still waiting for that. On the 1 hour chart, for now, nothing much for myself. And of course, if you want to develop something, you can, but to me, this is pretty much like a downwards movement. All right, so shorting opportunity. You can just draw a simple trend line across like this. Okay, so yep, so this is the trend line you can look at. So recently I find that TradingView make a couple of changes that I don't quite like. Can't do multiple time frame anymore and stuff like that, and sometimes the chart will go a bit crazy. Maybe too many user, I don't know. So over here, yes, so let us, you saw how the chart jumped just now, right? Yep, so this is the trend line I'm looking at for a shorting opportunity. So what I can do, over here, I can do a right click, add alert, 1 hour chart, right? Dollar yen, H1, trend line, short. Alright, yeah, okay, very interesting. Don't want this to affect other analysis, I just hide it, done. Okay, all good. Down to the next pair. Next pair on Euro Yen. On the daily chart, market came down, break new low, retraces, went up. So the first break of the high, I need a retracement, another break for a bullish trend confirmation. Right now it's still bearish on the daily chart. Down to the 4 hour, looks like the 4 hour chart has already prepared for a bullish movement already. It's really bullish. It has broken 2 times. Very nice. To the 1 hour chart, bullish trend for sure, nothing much right now. Back to daily chart, let me share with you my analysis. Bearish bad formation, definitely looking for a selling opportunity at 122.54. So my take is November, it will still quite be a volatile period. Good news for traders, bad news for business owner that have international market business, I guess. Alright, so for our chart, likewise in this buy zone, I'm looking for a buying opportunity as well. On the 1 hour chart, this is it. Alright, nothing much. I don't even see a harmonic pattern, so I can't engage as a harmonic pattern right now unless the market retraces, and before it came down, then I might still have a bad pattern. Alright, so to the next pair, Pound Yen. On the daily chart, bearish movement, market break and close above the high for the one time, so need another retracement and another break to confirm a bullish run. For the daily chart, 4 hour chart likewise has already on a bullish run already. Down to the 1 hour, nothing much for me. Back to daily chart, let me share with you my analysis. A bearish bad pattern completing at 144.14 thereabout, waiting for a selling, a shorting opportunity at that price. To the 4 hour chart, on the 4 hour chart, waiting for a retracement back into this fantastic buy zone over here, and hopefully there's a harmonic pattern forming up soon for a buying opportunity. Alright, so that's Pound Yen. Going a bit fast today because pretty much nothing much for today, apart from a repeating pattern and waiting for a completion. So now go into something that's more interesting. New Zealand Yen, bearish movement, is still on a bearish run. Market did not break and close above the high. Look at this nice long shadow or doji, depends on your definition, candle over here. So to me it's a long shadow candle because I still can see the candle body like that. Alright, so good price for a shorting opportunity if you really have engaged. On the forward chart, you can see a bit of retracement happening, and we have a marking over here already. Alright, down to the 1 hour, it may form a harmonic pattern, depends how much it retraces over here. Very important. Back to daily chart, let me share with you my analysis. A bearish bad formation. Alright, this bearish bad formation completing at 7253, waiting for a shorting opportunity at much further price. To the 4 hour chart, this is where things are getting a bit interesting. So let me just head back and see. I think over here is irrelevant, so let me just delete that first. To the 4 hour again, over here there is an interesting setup First, I have a shark pattern completing at somewhere this price 69.92. Market touches, went a bit off and came all the way down. And this is the right way of drawing a AB equals CD movement. Alright, the harmonic ABCD movement at 70.09. Alright, so a shame that I really rather the market touch 70.09, and at that price, I do expect a market to drop even faster because there will be two groups of traders at least go in and short for the same or similar reason. Alright, so with that aside, I've already engaged this trade at a very nice price. Trade has already been engaged for this. Down to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour chart, pretty much nothing much. I'm looking at what I'm waiting for is perhaps a break and close below the low price over here, so I can draw a sell zone for a shorting opportunity. That's my thoughts. Alright, so to the next pair, New Zealand dollar, even better. Daily chart, bearish movement, market had break and close above the low price. Check your live feed. Double check. Let me just do a quick check on my live feed as well. Daily chart. Yep, the break and close below the low price is valid. So at times, please do check live feed instead, because the brokers I'm trading is not using trading view, so I can't engage a trade. Even I do, the only thing I will do is to load out a live data over here. That's it. I will not be trading using trading view because I think MT4 is more safe in a way that is less opportunity for me to key a wrong order. Alright, it's much simpler. Down to the 4 hour chart. On the 4 hour chart, market has the first break of the high. Let me see, maybe 2 breaks of the high. Let me have a double check of my live data again. Yes, exactly, a 2 break of the high. Market has broken one time, retrace and break. So on the 4 hour chart, is already on a bullish run. What you can do over here, you can zone out a buy zone. Down to the 1 hour, nothing much for me. Back to daily chart, let me share with you my analysis. There is a bearish shark formation looking for a shorting opportunity, much higher price at 0.6789. Down to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour chart, over here is the bearish shark formation. This entry price is even much nicer than the New Zealand yen. It just dropped in a pip. So nice, right? Touch and go. Alright, so over here, let me just zone out the buy zone. Over here, within this buy zone, there's actually take profit level for shark pattern. So this could be the reason, or one of the many reasons that can cause the pattern to reverse. So take note of that. Buy zone definitely over here, so I have to zone it out. Alright, all good. And of course later I'll use other techniques to minimize the zone. Like it can be as simple as, hey, this is more important, this price is more important, so I want to take note of this consolidation area. Alright, so this could be one method to do it. Okay, and if you know how to trade this pattern, you'll know that the take profit level is within this area, the first level. Alright, down to the 1 hour 1 hour chart, nothing much unless you are waiting for a harmonic pattern to form up. So what I'll do over here, I'll double click this and make sure I only want this to appear in the time frame that I am waiting for. Alright, that's to avoid confusion and to keep your chart very clean. Okay, all good. To the next pair, Australian dollar, bearish movement, and for this case, for Australian dollar is very different from New Zealand dollar. Can you see? New Zealand dollar have a break and close below the low price. Australia dollar didn't, mainly because there is a strong wick before that, so it covers the low price, and right now it go into 1 2 3 4, a sideways bounce movement. So my SWCP graduates, you guys know that you are very special and unique, correct? Because I'm no longer doing that like as an individual program. So you can wait for, you can even engage a shorting opportunity if it fulfills your trading requirement. On the 4 hour chart, Market has the first break and second break of the high, bullish trend right now. If you are selling your counter trend trading, 1 hour chart, nothing much. Back to daily chart, let me share with you my analysis. My analysis is simple on the daily, just a descending triangle, the trend line of it. Why I still keep it? Because once a break of the trend line, I'll use it one more time. The break of it you can use straight away, and the second time, in my view, is a retest of the trend line. Down to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, I really engaged a shorting trade. I really short it as a bearish bet pattern. So of course, due to recent market volatility, high volatility move, it go into a low volatility period. So traders, you just have to be a bit patient to wait for your target to be reached. I do see that this target has nothing wrong. It's very nice, respected on the previous support resistance area. So let's see how this work out. Yeah. So down to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour chart, nothing much over here. Okay, great. So of course, if you want, you can zone it out, no problem of that. And of course, you know, this is my target profit level already. Yeah, if you like to, you can. Yep, it's a pretty strong price, in fact, over here. All right, all good. Stretch it a bit even to here. Buy zone, yay. Okay, all right, so let me just get to the next pair, Australia cat. Hi guys. All right, so you can say hi if you did not add me privately on Facebook. I won't know who is online. Yep. So Australia cat on the daily chart, market has a break and close below the low price, showing an extremely bearish run. To the 4 hour chart, 4 hour chart, market came down, went up, retracement. There's one bearish harmonic pattern forming up, if you have spotted it. If not, on the 1 hour chart, there's another pattern. Have you spotted it yet? Back to the daily chart, let me share with you my analysis. My analysis on the daily chart, a big sell zone over here with a awkward shark pattern complete at 0.9338. To the 4 hour, on the 4 hour chart, a bearish godly pattern completing at 0.9076. Waiting for a test of the high, and usually for godly I will need additional confirmation because godly do not have very good reward is the risk. No doubt it is the first harmonic pattern that is being discovered. Alright, so still have to respect that, but I just need more confirmation on the completion price. Down to 1 hour. On the 1 hour chart, there is a bullish shark pattern completing at 0.8889 for a buying opportunity. Alright, that's it. To the next pair, dollar Canada. Have you spotted something interesting on dollar Canada? I did. Bearish movement, went up, came down, went up, retest of the high, came down again. So overall trend is still pretty bearish. You can see the recent candle is very strong bearish movement. So traders who are looking for buying a counter trend trade, you have to really take note of that. And on top of that, have you spotted any harmonic pattern? Some of you might have spotted too, don't know. On the 4 hour chart, very strong bearish movement, and 1 hour bearish movement with consolidation. Alright, so let me just head back to the daily chart and share with you my analysis. On the daily chart, the godly pattern has really formed out 1.3071. It's just that the reward is to risk is totally off. When you hit the second target, it doesn't even give me a 2:1 ratio. That's why I did not engage the trade yet. Down to the 4 hour, 4 hour chart, nothing much for myself. So on the daily, what I'm waiting for is further confirmation. I am also having a software, so I may wait for a software to show up a buy arrow before I engage a trade. Alright, so down to the 1 hour, nothing much over here. Yes, nothing much over here. Okay, so all good. So I think it has no question for today. Pretty much I think if I run this at 2 p.m. Singapore time is much better, because last week we have better audience, better attendance. Not sure is it because there's holiday some part of the world, but I think next week I'll be heading back to do the 2 p.m. session, 2 or 8 p.m. or 238 p.m. Whichever it may be. Yeah, so should be better. Down to the Canada yen. On the Canada yen, bearish movement, market retrace, and this retracement came straight into retest the previous support area, very near the support area, and it started to go down like a magnet, repel the movement. Alright, then you have an upwards move. Alright, so over here is still a bearish run for sure. So traders who are looking for selling opportunity, you're still trading the trend. On the 4-hour chart, you can see there's a divergence. RSI is getting lower, price is getting higher. So my take, yes, it should be bearish, more bearish than a bullish movement. Alright, so on the 1-hour chart, to some of you this might be forming up a head and shoulder, but not good enough for my personal filter. Back to daily chart, let me share with you my analysis. Wow, a lot of harmonic pattern, isn't it? So over time, some of it will get expire, and I'll just delete as time goes. The first one to be expired is definitely the bullish garlic pattern. So that goes for traders who are saying that, hey, right now CAD yen, oh, there's a garlic pattern at 7844. Let's sell all the way from C to D. So take note that a garlic pattern will only be a garlic pattern when the pattern completes at D price. So if you have not have a firm trading strategy, you shouldn't do that. That's very detrimental for your trading. Alright, because a pattern is a pattern only when it firms up. Alright, down to the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, I have really engaged for a shorting opportunity. There is a bearish shark formation completed, and I've really shorted it. Alright, for this trade. So let's see how this trade goes. Supposedly it should be a profitable run. Let's wait and see, be a bit patient. Yeah, so RSI getting lower, price getting higher, it's a good sign for me. Down to the 1-hour chart, nothing much for this at this moment right now. Alright, yep, okay, all good. So the next pair, last pair. Today is very fast, yeah. Yep. So maybe we can chat a bit after that. On the pound Australia, on the daily chart, you can see the market has a bearish run over here. I always look at the high price. Market did not break and close above the high. That was the bearish candle, so no counted. So the first break over here on the daily chart. So for it to have a bullish run, you have to break and close above the high price over here. Down to the 4-hour. On the 4-hour chart, unlike the daily, it has already on a bullish run. And to the 1-hour, that's it. Back to daily chart, let me share with you my analysis. My analysis is pretty simple, just a crab pattern, deep crab pattern in fact, completing at 1.9094. Already shorted this, so if you are still in this trade, hold it. Alright, to the 4-hour chart, nothing much, but this will be my first target profit level. So waiting for market to reach the first target profit level so I can shift stops to entry. To the 1-hour, nothing much over here as well. Alright, so that's all I have for you today. If you are thinking on how to, let's say, equip yourself with skills of trading, and if you happen to reside in Singapore, please do not wait no further, because we just checked our schedule. Our schedule is pretty packed. And we even struggle to put dates in some of the months, and I don't even dare to plan for the month of January. I don't even dare to plan for 2020 because we have a few B2B collaboration in discussion, and things might take off from there. So if you happen to be in Singapore on 12th of October, please join our workshop in Singapore. Yep. And let me just do some amendments over here. Alright, 12th of November, it'll be 7 p.m. So join us there before it's too late. Yep, so we are making some price adjustment very soon. Don't miss any of this session. Alright, so till then, remember always, plan your trade, enter your plan, and I'll see you very soon in our next workshop. And of course, this Saturday, for people who are in Singapore, and for those who especially fly in to attend the talk that I have in MBS, please be punctual. It'll be Singapore 12 p.m. Singapore time, workshop space. We just realized that we were also given a booth, so I keep things very simple over there because yeah, I just realized today and my schedule is really packed. Alright, so that's all I have for you today. Hope to see you in MBS soon this Saturday as well, 12 p.m. Till then, remember always, plan your trade, enter your plan, and I will see you soon. See you.